Hey everybody, I hope you guys are all doing well today. I have kind of a, well, not really different, I've done this kind of video before, but excuse the glasses, I'm a little tired, so I just kind of need the extra help today about seeing, because I have my computer down here, and yeah, my eyes are just tired, so I just need a little bit extra help so I can actually like see without having to like squint and stuff like that. So don't mind me. Hopefully the glare isn't too bad. I can kind of see a little bit. These are like my reading glasses and stuff. So anyways, okay. So I kind of want to just talk about the new coach arrivals, the ones that are upcoming, and then the ones that are just released on their website, because I feel like a lot was put on. So I kind of just wanted to go over and just talk about what I see on there, and yeah. So let me see. Then I'll pull up I'll put like pictures and stuff on the video as well, so you can see kind of what I'm talking about as well. I'm kind of just going to go down the list, I feel like, of how I currently see them on my computer. So the first one I want to talk about is the swinger, and these might have been on the website for a while and I just now noticed them, but so just keep that in mind too. They may not be as new as I think they are, so just keep that with a grain of salt. But I am seeing the Coach Swinger 20 in a new kind of motif. It's just your signature jacquard, but it also, well, it's called Crystal Signature Jacquard, but it looks like it's jacquard as far as like the main body goes and the leather trim, and then all of the little C's are in a like a crystal bedazzled kind of situation. I think that looks kind of a little fun and different. I think that's really cool. I'm not sure how well those crystals are gonna stay on the bag though, just with like a lot of the bedazzled kind of stuff. I just feel like they just fall off kind of easily. So there's that one that's new. I think that's kind of fun. Again, I always like a little shimmer, but again, I don't really know as far as Coach goes how well they stick those suckers on. This next one I'm very, very excited about. It is their Dinky bag that I just see on their website. This is a reedition from, gosh, let me see if I can pull up the tag. From the 1974 one. So this is that longer kind of bag that we were seeing, I'm pretty sure, on the runway for the, yeah, I think it was technically for the fall. So they released that. The price is $2.95, and I'm honestly not mad about the price. I think that it is priced very fairly. You get the chain strap, and then you get the crossbody strap as well. Like the chain strap is only like a shoulder, look of the arm kind of deal, and then you do have the full body. It does come with the two hang tags, the Coach hang tag, and then it comes with the reedition hang tag as well. They have a variety of colors. They have silver and maple, brass and black, brass and hunter green, brass and chalk, silver and mist blue, and then brass and true pink. I think the color selection is really pretty. My favorite definitely has to be that brass and hunter green. I just think that is just a gorgeous combo. Overall, I'm very, very, very happy and excited for this one. I just think it is just such a fun kind of bag, and I feel like it's priced pretty well. I'm definitely not mad about that at all. And then of course it's in my favorite green, so I can't be mad about that. And I do like on their website, it kind of has like a the Dinky then and then the Dinky today, kind of like comparison between the two. As far as like a picture goes, I think that's really cute and fun, just so, I mean, you have a good idea as well, just seeing the original too, which I have yet to get my hands on one of the originals, if you will, or the vintage piece. But it's definitely something that I've been keeping my eye out for, just because I feel like it's just it's a very minimalistic but a very fun kind of bag that I feel like can go with so many different things. You can dress it up, dress it down. It just has that very minimalistic, elegant look to, you could pretty much pair it with just about everything and be totally fine. Okay, so there's that one. Then moving along to the Rogues, which you know have my heart. So they have come out with the patchwork and the shearling. I know that they did this last year with like the 39s and stuff, and I did get to see that one in person, and it's an absolutely gorgeous bag. The shearling is stunning. So it looks like they have come out with 3 different color variations of the shearling. Silver / blue multi. It's hard to see on here. I don't know how true the blue is. It almost looks like more like has like a little like purpley tint to me, but I'm also kind of partially colorblind, so take that with a grain of salt as well. And it looks like they have that with the 25, and then I believe, I'm not sure, I'll have to look, keep looking. But they have, at least for the 25, they have that color, and then they have the brass neutral multi, which also looks very pretty, very elegant. Definitely not something I would gravitate towards, especially in that shearling. I just feel like I'd get dirty really quick, and I'd be more drawn to the silver and blue multi just because it is a little bit darker. And then there's the brass multi, which looks like just a whole bunch of different colors. I quite honestly prefer the one that they did last year with the Rogue 39 and that kind of color combination. As far as like the really different kind of multicolors, I feel like those ones worked well together. I feel like the brass multi is just kind of like vomit, if you will. They just kind of threw some colors and were like, this looks good. I'm not really drawn to it. I don't think it looks all that great, if I'm honest. I would much rather have the silver blue multi. I feel like those color combos actually kind of work together a little bit more. Even though on the, the one last year, I feel like even though those colors I feel like were a little bit different, I feel like they still work together and complemented each other in a way. This one, just the brass multi just looks kind of like a mess, in my opinion. I mean, you may like that look, which is totally fine, power to you. Everybody, is different, and I'm assuming it'll still have that Rogue quality and just like the one that was released last year. Also, what I would recommend, if you do like the shearlings, that I feel like they went on sale, definitely. So if you're wanting to not spend full price, because I feel like they are definitely a little bit more pricey, to wait for them to go on sale, but I know that they do sometimes go pretty quick. But just keep that in mind if you don't need it this season. If you're willing to wait a little bit longer, you can definitely probably get them either on the Coach Reserve later, or even just on the regular Coach website for a reduced price a little bit later. And I feel like the shearling ones almost always kind of go on sale after a while. So definitely something to keep in mind. Okay, going back to the whole vintage vibe again, we have the Curve Zip Bag, which is gorgeous as well. I believe it's in pretty much the same colors as the Dinky. So brass maple, brass hunter green, brass ruby, brass black, and then brass chalk, which I believe they're all very beautiful colors. I've seen the brass ruby, which is absolutely gorgeous. I think that's really the only one that I've like seen kind of in person. I do know that the brass hunter green, I'm telling you, it just has my heart. Again, this one's priced at $2.95. I think it's not a bad price. Again, I think it looks absolutely gorgeous and stunning if you're wanting kind of that vintage ergo kind of style. I don't know if I have mine out. I don't think so. I think I put it away in my other... Oh, it's right here. I am blind. So I have like my vintage ergo right here. So it's gonna look pretty similar to this. I think it might be a slightly bigger. The measurements are, let's see, 9 1/4 for the length. The height is 9 1/4, width is 2. But this probably won't be one that I'm getting just because I already have one of my vintage pieces right here, which I do love so much, which is another option for you too. If you see these ones and you're like, oh my gosh, I really like that. I'm not sure about the Dinky one as far as like the vintage pricing goes, but you could definitely probably pick one of these up or try to find one if you don't mind kind of waiting to see one for cheaper than $2.95. So that is also something to keep in mind as well. If you are kind of new to the game and you're like, wow, I really like the style, or even if you have loved Coach for a while and you see this and it kind of revamps, that it is definitely, you know, an option for you. Obviously you're not going to get it brand new kind of thing, but you can still get some really good pieces that are in pretty great condition and still be under that $2.95 price tag. So that's also something to, you know, keep in mind with these reedition pieces, is that, you know, no harm in trying to find the original for a reduced price. Okay. Then we have the tabby shoulder bag in the quilting. They have like this new kind of like metallic, silver metallic kind of leather, which is quite interesting. I'm personally not the biggest fan of these metallics. That's more of a personal opinion on it. I'd rather have a different. I think the leather choice for it is still pretty. I feel like Coach still does a good job with metallic leathers. So if that is something that you're drawn to or that you do like, definitely check it out. It does look like with the metallic one, it looks like the C logo and parts of the chain are in that kind of dark gray gunmetal kind of vibe to it. I would just be careful with that. anytime you go with a black or even sometimes the gunmetal hardware, I feel like it tends to chip a little bit easier or shows a little bit more wear than your typical brass does, or even your silver. So just definitely keep that in mind when you are shopping for that. And then they also came out with a new chain strap, which I think is kind of cute. Again, it's not necessarily my cup of tea, but I could see how a lot of people would really enjoy it and like it, especially I feel like it's very trendy now. And that's the leather chain strap with the bows, and that is for $150. I'm not the biggest judge of character as far as pricing with like chain straps and stuff goes. I know just for Coach in particular, that seems like a pretty standard price for them. But as far as like other brands go, I don't really know. I can't really say that I've gone out and bought any. That makes sense. And then it looks like, just as far as other stuff that they've released, it looks like they have released like clothing with like shearling and velvet and a whole bunch of other kind of stuff like that. I'm not going to go too much into the clothing aspect of it all, just because I could be talking forever, it feels like, just because there is a lot there. And that's just not something I want to cover right now. They also released the Juliet shoulder bag, the 25 I'm looking at right now. In the shearling, they have that silver blue multi. They have it in the brass neutral, which is like a cream. Like a cream shearling, a very bright cream shearling, if you will. And then also in that brass multi where it's still that kind of, in my opinion, a little heinous. That's maybe a little bit strong of wording, I would say, color combination. I have yet to see that shoulder bag in person, so I don't really have a whole lot of thoughts on it. It's priced at $4.95. It's a shearling bag, so it's going to be probably a little bit more than what the normal one is. I feel like for the price, it wouldn't really be worth it to me. It looks like the normal price is $3.50, which I guess would make kind of sense for the pricing. Again, this bag isn't necessarily my cup of tea anyway, so I'm not really drawn towards it. And it does have like the chain strap too, so I guess given the different straps that it has, maybe that makes sense with the pricing. Let's see. Oh, the Joni bag. They have that one in the brass natural. I don't know if I said neutral the last one, but it's natural. And it's like that really bright, I think it's mainly more white I'm seeing than like a cream. But I would be so worried about getting this dirty. Like, this thing would show everything. And I really don't know how to clean shearling, so I will say real quick, they did release, I think this is new, I could be wrong, for the women, well, women's sizing at least, they released these like cowboy boots, and I think they are so adorable. Definitely should check them out. As far as cowboy, I don't know how like well made they are, but they're about $325, which I know for cowboy boots they can be very expensive, so I know that pricing is not that horrible. So definitely should check those out. I think they're really cute, and I don't think they have them any for men, which is a little sad, but maybe for the best, because I would definitely think about buying some. Okay, next we have the Patricia Legacy bag. which is kind of a messenger style bag, and I feel like it technically does go, you could technically do crossbody with it, but looking at kind of the model that has it, it might be a very short crossbody, and that's probably mainly going to be used as a kind of a shoulder bag kind of situation. Again, I believe that a reeditioned bag as well. I think this looks very gorgeous. The price is a little bit more at $4.95. This is it's based off of the 1997 design. I believe this is still their glove tan leather, yep. And the colors is black and silver, and then silver and maple. I feel like this one would have been really nice if they had this one more in their distressed. I could say that about all of them, even the Dinky ones. If they had this in like the distressed leather kind of vibe to it, I think that would just look so cool, just with it being a reeditioned piece. And again, it comes with the regular hang tag and then the reedition hang tag as well. And then obviously you can go on their website and look at all these for yourself if you want. Yep, just pretty much a messenger bag. It does look like, as far as the strap goes, it has almost like the belt buckle kind of strap. That has it on both sides as far as like the belt buckle piece. I think I have do I have a Legacy? I'm pretty sure I do have a Legacy actually, now that I think about it. And it's a gorgeous piece. You can actually get quite a bit of leather for the price. It's not the most interesting design by any means, but again, sometimes the simplest ones are, the prettiest. I feel like the Legacy one might be a little bit hard to dress up versus it being just a more casual kind of bag. And let's see what else we got. Talked about that one. Oh, righto. And then I saw that they have the zip pouch, which, just as it sounds, is just a little pouch, and then it has almost like kind of like the wristlet kind of little strap to it, where you have it kind of attached, and then just like a corner zip or whatever little zip pouch. This is in natural grain leather. It's in brass and black, and then brass and maple. I actually really do like this, and I think the price isn't horrible at all. It's $75. And again, this is your retail bag and pricing as well. But even then, I feel like that isn't bad at all. I feel like that can be cheaper than like your it's not too far off your price for your corner zips or your Nolitas or whatever for the outlet. So I feel like $75 for the zip pouch full price is actually pretty good. But that one is only in those two color combinations. And then let's go on. They have some different beanies and mittens. Out now, some different scarves. Then the next bag, which I'm sure you guys have been waiting for me to finally hurry up and talk about, is the Safari tote bag, which I think is just so stinking adorable. I absolutely love it. I think it is it's so cute. Again, this is going to be one of those vintage reedition. I feel like Coach just did a lot of reeditions, just like cram you all. This one is in the brass black, true pink, brass yellow mustard, and then brass and chalk. I'm actually a little surprised that they didn't have a brown color at all, or even the hunter green. I'm surprised they didn't have that in that color. For this one, I really do love that mustard yellow. I think that is super, super pretty. I think this bag in general is just so fun. The only problem I really have with it is that it's so small. It's not probably one that I'm gonna buy just because it is a bit pricier. I feel like for the size, this one is $3.50, and I feel like the bag itself is not that big. So, but it's a very cute bag. I can't deny that. I think it's stinking adorable, but it's also very small, and I just feel like for me, I would need something maybe a little bit bigger, and yeah. So it's like has your two little handles in your pockets, obviously, and then that comes with a crossbody strap, but the crossbody strap is a chain, so that's gonna not really be adjustable. But obviously, like any other bag that you can clip on and off, you can change out the strap very easily with one that you have, or you can go on Amazon and get one. You know, you got options. So, but I do think this one is very, very cute. I just think, I mean, if you love it, you love it. Definitely grab it. I think the quality is probably going to be awesome and amazing. No doubt about that whatsoever. Okay, let's see. I just feel like that one being $3.50 and like the Dinky bag being $2.95. I'm more drawn towards the Dinky bag. I feel like that's a better bang for your buck, so to speak. Trying to think what else. They've just come out with a couple other stuff. Oh, they did do the Juliet, the shoulder bag. It looks like they did that in, again, that like silver metallic kind of color as well. That one is priced at $3.95, which I believe is still like the same, about the same prices as like all your other normal ones too. So keep that in mind. Let me see if there's anything. I think I went through everything I wanted to talk about. It looks like they pretty much did that metallic coloration or metallic leather with a little, kind of like throughout their whole line as well. They did it with the pouch bag, the quilting. They did it with the trail crossbody, with the cosmetic pouch, wallets, so on, so on. Oh, the charms. They're coming, it says coming soon, but the pumpkin bag charm and the spider bag charm, I think those are so cute and adorable. I think I'm thinking about maybe the spider bag charm, just because I feel like I could wear that year round versus the pumpkin one, because I do love fall and Halloween and that kind of time and everything, but I just feel like personally I can't wear that year round. Oh, and also in the crystal signature jacquard, they do have that with like some of their wallets and with like the top handle card case, and some bags like that as well. I think that's, oh, and of course, as you guys have all probably seen, the release of the Hampton Hobo bag. I feel like that has just been literally all over like Reddit and everything. And again, $2.95. I feel like it's a great price. They have it in like the denim. They have it in some other ones. Yeah, they have the denim in like the black denim, the darker denim, and then they have it in the blue. And then I love that brass hunter green. I think they did, again, a really great job with this one. I've seen the brass ruby in person, which is absolutely gorgeous. And then I think they are going to do that crystal signature jacquard for it as well, if that is something that you're wanting. Again, I feel like they really knocked it out of the house with this reedition. Again, it's been all over Reddit, at least my Reddit pages, and just because it looks very similar to the, I think the Gucci Jackie. Yeah. So great alternative. Or you can even go, you can go vintage, if you will, as well. There are some pieces out there that have a similar well, obviously it's a reedition, if you will, so, or a reimagination, or however you want to put it or spin it. So just something to keep in mind as well. I'm always a big proponent of just thrifting and just getting things second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth hand, so to speak. So anyways, I think that's all I have for you. I just realized that this video is like half an hour long. My cats are crying outside my door. They're not outside, they're indoor kitties. But yeah, I hope you guys are all doing well. My throat is so dry because I've just been talking all day. Yeah. I feel like, I think I do have an idea for my next one, just because something came in and I really want to show you guys, just because I think it is so stinking cute. So I'll probably show you guys that in a couple days when my next video will be. And yeah, I hope you guys are all doing well and doing your best, and that's all we can hope and pray for. And I can't wait to see you guys in my next video. Ciao.